Winter's nearly here. You just want your home to feel nice and warm, and you feel better. We've got plenty of ways to make your house cosy. Once you're prepared, you'll be saying, bring on winter. Shop at Bunnings, wherever you are, whenever you want.
Hello, it certainly is going to be one of those weeks where you're reaching for the raincoat. You won't have it all the time, but it's certainly going to be coming in handy over the course of the next several days. And it's all because of a stuck area of low pressure. Quite a massive cloud, but that low to the west of the country, the upper low will just sit and take its time to clear through. Through the overnight, there'll be some bands of troughs moving through. A little bit of dry weather over the North Island, eastern parts of the South Island. By the end of the day, a new trough to slide up the west, but that low will linger there until Thursday. That's why it's going to be more likely showery at times for quite a few of us. Rain overnight, and by the end of the day, and the odd shower the middle of the day for parts of Northland. Still pretty mild, 18, 19 degrees, with even a few breaks in the cloud to give you some fine spells too. Auckland, you've got some rain overnight, probably by the end of the day, 1 or 2 during the middle of the day. Yeah, raincoat to hand, 18 degrees is where you finish. We tack down to the Bay of Plenty. Hamilton looks pretty good. This may be a few spots of rain going in through the afternoon, similar sort of thing. Not all day, but you will certainly see some showers through the day. 18 is where you finish. And down to the Bay of Plenty and the Central Plateau. See this lump of blue here? This is some stuff that slides through the first part of the morning. That will go away. Eastern ranges of the Bay of Plenty rain watch eases into the morning. All else looking at 15 to about 18 for the finishing temperatures. For Tauranga as well, you will see some of that wet weather to slide its way through. Less so into the afternoon, but that will be working through. Not all seeing that wet weather, but you certainly be raincoat to hand if you are going to be out and about. Eastern parts of the North Island, a similar sort of thing. You'll start off dry, then we'll bring in some showers. And by the way, temperature-wise, 18, 19, 20, 22 degrees today for the top temperature for the country for Hastings. 22. Normally we should be seeing 15s here, so some 7 degrees above where we should be for the time of year. You see those late day showers tomorrow. Heads up for some thunder to parts of Taranaki. Overnight, first part of the day, as the system, that lump of rain slides through, you're going to have occasional rain through the course of the day. There may be the odd heavier burst here and there. And for spots further south, like Wellington, for instance, it's more likely just some showers. Those will slide themselves through, coming their way in. And notice temperatures too, 16, even 17. A couple of spots that may stay dry just because of the sheltering from Nelson right the way down towards Kaikoura. You will have some cloud finishing off at 16, even pretty mild 19. Slightly different story, of course, for Westport. You've got the wetter weather there and some heavier bursts as that front just sort of bends its way slowly in. The day isn't too bad for much of Christchurch. You will start off with some cloud, maybe some fog here and there. And as a weak low develops just east of parts of southern Canterbury, that could flick in some late day drizzle, just more likely some cloud. But overall, most of the day is fine, dry, 16 or 17. And then as you work away south and west, that trough provides the wet weather, heavy at times onto the west coast for Greymouth and Hokitika. For Ashburton, Timaru, that is the morning cloud. Then after that, you're fine. But by the evening, the same sort of thing. You may see a little bit of drizzle just lapping its way in with that flow shifting around to the southwest. More likely occasional rain for Queenstown through the day. Not loads of it, but it's just more rain as the same trough flicks some of the moisture across the Alps. Around the region, similar as well, temperatures 11 or 12 as you finish the day. And for the rest of the South Island, it's really just bits and pieces of rain. The flow starts to go into that southeast direction. You can see the lumps of blue here and there. That is some wet weather there. Maybe a few rumbles of thunder onto the west coast for Milford Sound, Invercargill, even to Stewart Island. Keep that raincoat handy. And for Dunedin, you've got some wet weather. This is occasional rain, more likely into the end of the day. And elsewhere, of course, the wetter weather. And the Chathams, you've got a good old soaker of a day too. Into Wednesday, that low, remember that thing just sitting there? It's starting to shift its way east. Snow level, by the way, pretty high starting the week, 1,500 metres. By midweek, it's 1,000. By Thursday, 800 metres to the far south, just as we get a cold tuck of air to work its way and something to watch. But until then, it's one of those weeks where you just sort of, do I need the raincoat? Yeah, just take it.
Rain. Kia ora, Dan. Thank you very much. All right, time now is 7 sharp. Giving away a car.
Yes, Simon, I can't say too much, of course, but we will have all the details for you before the end of the show. Very exciting. First, though, if you have a house that fronts onto a road, you probably have a berm. It's that small stretch of grass that's